This week we're headed to the Hillsport Hillton for a spring bear hunt. Usually we only come up here in the fall, but for the first time in 17 years they've opened the spring bear hunt in Ontario. Because it's so early in the year, there's not a whole lot of hunting going on right now, so we couldn't pass up this opportunity, so let the adventure begin. We are at the trading post getting our bear licenses on our way to the Hillsport Hillton for the spring bear hunt. We're really excited. This is the first time in a long time that they've opened the spring bear hunt. So we are really looking forward to it. We've got about 7 of us and we're driving up and hoping to have a good week at the Hillsport Hillton.
The only way to survive up here is with one of these things, as you can see. We're gonna wait for Kevin and make sure he knows what the speed limit is. Slow. Slow down. Just slow down. Slow down.
The funny thing is,
Just slow.
oh, it was my light bar was on.
You bumped it getting in the grizzly bear looking thing.
Saw a bear.
We saw a bear in Canada. Would you believe that? Up here on the spring bear hunt, driving down the road, and there's a bear. Black one too.
We finally made it to camp after a long day of travel, after getting pulled over and all kinds of stops for diesel. We finally made it to camp. It feels good. It's like home away from home here.
Oh yeah.
We have some great bear hunts coming up. Don't go anywhere. Bigboys TV will be right back. If you're just joining us, we are at the Hillsport Hillton on a spring bear hunt, and we're just getting ready for our first night in the stand. Setting up our hawk tree stands at our usual spot here at Hillsport Hillton. We haven't even gotten to camp yet. We just decided we're going to set these up now instead of doing it tomorrow. So we're ready. I'm excited. I'm going to let my dad hunt first because he hasn't killed a bear here in a couple years. So hopefully we get one.
It's warm, but we're set up. Now we gotta go to the lodge, just a mere 25 to 30 miles away through the dirt roads and moose and black bears to cross the road in front of us.
It is the first night here at the Hillsport Hillton for the... Dad,
Fixing your binoculars.
well, could you pay attention to what's at the task right now?
Well, it's reality TV. Uh-oh, that one's loose.
I
There we
know,
go.
I need to send them in.
See?
Okay, anyway.
Where are we at now?
Where were we? Okay.
Of the spring bear hunt.
Oh, we're on the spring bear hunt in
Yeah.
Ontario.
It is the first night here at the Hillsport Hillton for the spring bear hunt. My dad and I are going to head out. I'm going to let my dad hunt first since I've shot a bear the past couple years and he hasn't. So I'm going to let
Because I
him...
made the sacrifice.
Yeah. So I'm going to let him hunt first, and then Austin and Don are going to head out. And then we got Whitetail Journeys with us too. They're also going to head out to their stand. So hopefully...
And Brian.
Yeah, and of course, and Brian's going to be sitting on
Don't
the
forget
ground.
Brian, he's on the ground.
Yeah, Brian will be on the ground.
Scared.
This is the first year in 17 years they've ever had this spring bear hunt, so we have high expectations for tonight. Our good friends Tim Roller and Steve Livingston of Whitetail Journey have joined us on our hunt here at the Hillsport Hillton in hopes of a couple giant black bears. So let's see how their hunt is going.
I don't know, I can't wait to pull the trigger because I really feel like it's going to happen tonight. So, expectations are high. We got another guy killed last night in the group, and everybody's seeing bears, so stick with us and we'll see how it goes. He was all of 250. Unfortunately, he come in on the downwind side of us. And I had him dead to rights at probably 22 yards, but I got a branch down there that's hanging right in front of him and I couldn't take the shot.
Unfortunately, Steve wasn't able to get a bear on this night, but the next night another bear came in and he wasn't about to let this opportunity pass. That's my first bear, so I'm pretty geeked up, folks. He's down there doing his death moan right now. It's not the biggest bear, but it's my bear, and it's awesome. He rolled in, he knocked that barrel down. I shot from a sitting position, which I don't do a lot, but made a pretty good shot on him, obviously. He went about 30 yards. You know, really want to say a thanks, too, to Bigboys TV, Kevin and Jada Johnson. They got a hold of Tim Roller about a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago, and put an invite out. And, you know, Tim gave me a call, and we decided to make it happen. Neither of us kind of were overly crazy about it, but we decided to do it, and it's been way more than I anticipated. It's been really, really cool. What an awesome hunt for Steve. We've got a lot more where that came from, so don't go anywhere. Bigboys TV will be right back. Welcome back. With one bear down, everyone was getting the itch to kill a bear. So next up is Brian, and we're going to see what happens as he goes after a bear from the ground.
Spotted a black bear up in the cut over here. It's up over a couple of ridges, so we're going to go and see if we can't get us a Northern Ontario black bear. We're going to sneak up there and see if we can't get a little closer to him and see if we can't get this black bear here. So let's see if we can. Black bear here in Ontario. Shot. We're gonna go make sure he's down and go from there. Hot dog.
Bear down in Ontario.
Bear down in Ontario, Canada. Harvest a nice black bear on a spot and stalk. We're gonna get them loaded up into the truck here and head back to camp.
What a rush. Brian is a great friend of ours, and we're so happy to see him get a nice bear. Next up is Tim Roller with Whitetail Journey. His hunting partner Steve was able to kill one earlier in the week, but now it's Tim's turn. Tim was in the stand for about 4 hours, and then this giant black bear stepped out. At first, this bear was super nervous to come out, but after a few heart-pounding minutes, he finally committed to coming into the bait.
Big bear, buddy.
I think that's a good bear.
That's 3+.
That's a good bear. We have been sitting here all night. The camera's all jacked up right now. That's a great bear, man.
That's a great.
First night. That's what we came up here for. It's the first spring hunt in Ontario in 17 years.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That is a giant bear. Came up with my friend Kevin Johnson, who has Bigboys TV. Kevin and Jade are here hunting, and a couple of their people, and I could not be happier. Kevin extended the opportunity. They've been hunting up here for years in the fall. This is the first spring hunt they've done in 17 years in Ontario.
With 3 bears down, it's my dad's turn to see if he can harvest his spring black bear. Stay tuned to see if he is successful. If you're just joining us, we're finishing up our hunt here in Ontario at the Hillsport Hillton. For the past few years, I have always been hunting and my dad usually films for me, but this year we've switched to see if we can't get my dad a bear.
Almost got from a hunter safety system that I'd have to hunt on the ground. Wouldn't want that. But we're set up here with the black bear hunt again, and we little buggy out here waiting for our bug device to kick in. We'll see what happens tonight. The camera shows that he was in about 8 o'clock this morning, so I'm hoping he comes back through tonight yet. So time will tell. It's about 5 after 5 here. Got a long set to go before it gets dark here in the spring hunt in Ontario.
A few minutes after we got set up, a bear was already coming in.
I get excited every time I see a bear come in. You know, you see that black blob coming through the woods, and you get your hopes up, and then he comes in, and you know, he's a good average bear. You know, had I not ever shot a bear before, I would definitely take him. But I just want that next size up to come in. But we're getting down to the wire, so I don't know. I'll just keep watching him. He's here every day, so we just gotta hope hope that he gets nervous and the other one comes in. See what happens here.
This bear started acting strange, and then he ran off, and we had a pretty good idea what was going to happen next. We had a big bear coming in. Nice shot. Nice shot, Dad. Oh, he's gonna go down right there.
Yeah. We got ourselves a bear.
He's going back now. Oh, that was a perfect freaking shot.
Yeah, it was.
Nice job, Dad.
That's one we were waiting for.
Oh, buddy.
I think he's right there.
He is right there. Oh, he went down right there.
Yeah.
Here he is, folks. Ontario spring bear hunt. We gotta be on full alert because we got other bears in here. So what we'll try to do is get him out of here and show you to him once we get him out. But this is right where he died, right here. Perfect shot with the ram cat. Unbelievable. Shooting the full throttle, shooting with the ram cat broadheads, and unbelievable. Nice big old boar. Okay, now lift it up higher. All right, here's my first spring Ontario black bear. First time in 17 years the season's been open, and we waited for this one to come in because he came in the other night, didn't give me a really good shot. I wanted to look at him good, and then he left. But we knew it was the right bear because we were looking for, let me show you folks, this white V on his chest, and we kind of knew by that when he would come in that it would be the right bear. He came in, I made a perfect shot with my full throttle PSE and my ram cats. And folks, we don't just use these products because they're our partners, we use them because we believe in them and they do the job. Look at this beautiful big boy down here in Ontario, thanks to Hillsport Hillton.
Our first spring bear hunt at the Hillsport Hillton was definitely a success. If you're ever interested on going on a black bear hunt, definitely call up the Hillsport Hillton. They have an amazing place up there. I would definitely recommend it. But that's all we have for you guys this week. Make sure and catch our show next week and keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, and BigBoysTV.com.
I'm not gonna say it.
What was it?
Canadian Royal Air Force stealth bomber.
Well, we just barely got in here. Get it? We just barely got in here.
This week we're going to be teaching you guys how to paper tune your bow right at home without taking it to an archery shop. It's really easy. All you need is a big sheet of paper. We use PVC pipe and just tape it right on there and some targets behind it that you can shoot into. The objective is to get your arrow to fly as straight as possible. So my first shot isn't what I would have liked to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to move my rest slightly up and to the right and see what that does. So this is my first shot, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be, so I made some minor adjustments. After some adjustments, I got my arrow to be shooting perfectly straight.